When we look at covering dark circles, we need to go back to the color wheel. Dark circles are usually bluish and purplish, so we need to find which color sits on the opposite side of the color wheel. Complementary colors neutralize each other, so when we need to neutralize dark circles, we will be looking at pink, peach, and orange correctors depending on your skin tone. For light skin tones, you would be using peach correctors, going into oranges if your skin tone is darker. I'm scraping a little bit of that peach corrector on my palette, and I'll be using a fluffy, dense brush to apply the corrector to the problem areas. You start applying a very small amount of the product and you build it up as you need. Make sure you blend that in really nice into the skin. You don't want to leave any patchy areas. You want to make sure that the corrector is actually going to the right places, and you don't want that to look any cakey under the skin. See how just by applying a little bit of corrector, I have much more even looking skin already? Color correction is something we use a lot in makeup artistry to cover blemishes or imperfections that we have in our skin. Now I'm going into the other eye and do the exact same thing, targeting the problem areas and just placing the corrector where it needs to be. Now that I color corrected, I will be going in with the concealer. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape with the same brush I used to apply the corrector. I'll start by picking up a very small amount of the product and apply to the problem areas. We want to keep the under eye area as natural as possible. If we apply too much product, it is likely it will either move or cake during the day. Always start any makeup application with a very small amount of product and build it up as you need. We also don't want to go too heavy here either. My beautiful model has freckles and I don't want to completely cover them. I'm just going to be adding more product where I think it's needed and really blend that into the skin. Just make sure it looks completely flawless before you move on to the foundation. I really like using brushes to apply concealers, but you can use your ring finger if you like it. You just need to push the product into the skin. If you use a finger, use a dabbing motion so it looks nice and natural, because you have less pressure on that finger, so you're not going to leave any marks and you're not going to place too much product on the skin either. This technique will give you a very flawless finish to your concealer.